Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be stuffing £190 into my various sinking funds. So this has changed a little bit and it's not as aesthetically pleasing as it used to be, but I've got some new categories that I want to get some envelopes for. Most of my envelopes are in this style and they're from the aesthetic budget. I think I'm going to stick with that. But part of me also wants to try making my own envelope, so we'll see. And I'm also going to start a few savings challenges today that I've never successfully finished. So I tried to do the 100-day challenge when I first started budgeting, but I just didn't know my budget well enough to be able to do a savings challenge. So I think now I'm equipped, I think, to do one. So the differences are, this is full of all my car stuff. This one is Albert and this one is mine and my partner's. And then I've got a couple of my cash envelopes that I need to stuff, but these are breaking too, so I need to order new ones of those. So I've got £190. Let's start. So petrol, I'm going to do these first because they're little and I'll get them out of the way. Petrol is going to get £10. I don't have to use a lot of petrol. I'm learning to drive still. I'm waiting for my test. So when I put in, oh, that's my kitten. I occasionally put in some petrol just to do little runarounds, practice parking, things like that. So I've got £10 going in petrol. I don't need to fill it up yet, but it's good just to put it in there. So travel is how I get to work. That is by train normally. If I have any visits, so I work for the council. If I have any visits to clients or to get to my office in Ipswich, then I will use this money, and then we obviously claim back any client trip money, but just to get to the office you pay for yourself. So it cost me about £8 to get to my office and back on the train, but because of COVID there's not old COVID restrictions, there's not a big stress on us getting into the office at the minute. It's kind of however often we feel comfortable to go. I try and go once a week to use the printer and the laminator, and just to see my colleagues and stuff. So at the minute we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm only going to be putting another 20 in there. Normally it gets 100, but I've got a week's annual leave, so there'll only be 3 weeks left in March for me to actually go into the office. So I'm hoping there's actually going to be quite a lot of this left, and I can put that over into April. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So slightly less than normal, usually has 100 a month, but hopefully there will be more left. I can put that into April. I just realised also I haven't separated off my cash. So let's put the fives aside. I've got a candle, I've got my Sharpie, ready to go. Buzzing. Right, so travel is done. Petrol is done. So next I will move on to my main binder. So food shops, my partner and I both put into, and that is now stuffed for the month, and that is the change from our shops. Self-care. So this has got £20 in to get my nails done. That's happening on Tuesday, as you can tell. Yeah. I've got a piercing booked. So that's £30 for Tuesday. It's basically my birthday week, so I'm getting lots of new things done. So I've got 20 for my nails on Tuesday, 30 for my piercings, and then I'm getting my hair refreshed. I don't know how much it's going to cost. It normally costs me £150 for a full head of, pretty much a full head of bleach. It's like a balayage, but it goes right up to my roots. And and I get my eyebrows done. And I'm literally just getting my money piece refreshed and a bit of shaping and then a bit of toning. So I think I'm putting 50 quid aside, hoping that'll be enough. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Usually this much money would not go into self-care, but it's my birthday week, birthday month. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That can't, is that right? Yeah, that is right. That is right. So we've got £100 self-care. Kind of love that for me. Okay, health and dentist is getting skipped. Presents and cards getting skipped. Christmas. So Christmas, unfortunately, I'm only going to get 5, but it means I get to use my first proper savings challenge. So it's going to get 5. I think I'm just going to cross through it maybe. I want it to be aesthetically pleasing, but I couldn't find a pink Sharpie. I think that'll do. So savings challenge, Christmas is getting 5. It's not as much as I'd love to put in, but it's a start. It is a start. So yeah, 600 is the goal. So if you were going to buy these, they do fit in these envelopes, but I laminated it and cut it basically too big. And I don't have a guillotine at home, but it doesn't bother me, so it's fine. But if it does bother you, I'm sorry. Joe's getting skipped. His birthday's next week, but I've just been spending it on my card. I don't do a zero-based budget. I put money into what I like definitely need to put away, and the rest of it is sort of just spending. So for Joe's birthday, I didn't set a budget, and I think I've spent like maybe £80 so far. And there's definitely more to come. Mum, Dad, Laura. Dad and Laura are getting skipped. Mum is getting another 5. So it's a really confusing way of doing it, but I've got like Dad, Laura. So Laura's my sister. So Dad, Laura, Dad, Laura, Dad, Laura. And then my mum's got 20 for Mother's Day. I've found what I want to get her, and it comes to like £18, I think. So yeah, and then I'll just use like the leftover for chocolate probably, because I've already got her a card. And I've already updated the trackers before the video. But this is definitely my favourite envelope because I just get to go like, let's go shopping. So I love it. Occasions isn't getting anything. We're just saving for a wedding that we're going to. TV licence, also getting nothing. Holiday, also getting nothing. We booked last week. We're going to go to Turkey for a week in June. I want to get, so it's all inclusive and we've like paid for everything, but for little like excursions, or if you want to go to a restaurant that's not in the hotel, things like that, I think I'm going to put aside like £300 maybe. That's the goal. I think it's like £300. Then debt. This is a new one. So I've got a student overdraft from when I was at university and I want to pay it off. This is about half of what I owe it. Each month from my paycheck, I do put 100 straight into it, but I want just to get it moving. So I want it gone. It's getting £5 today. So I thought this would be perfect because it makes it just a bit more doable. Like a quid. Who hasn't got £1? Like, well, obviously some people haven't got £1, but I mean, I just have £1 laying around. So yeah, and I've done it in this envelope in case it is like £1 or £2, things like that. So yeah, debt is started. I have got the 2022 savings one as well. I don't know what I want it to go to. I think I'm just going to do it and then figure out what I want afterwards. I kind of want it AirPods and I kind of want an Apple Watch. So we'll see. So that is that binder done. Then we have Albert's. Is he getting anything today? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So this is his savings. He's got £20 in his savings. There's like a water fountain. Basically, he'll only drink water from a tap or from my glass. He won't drink it from his bowl. And when he was with the breeder, he had like a water fountain and he loved it apparently. And there's one in Pets at Home for £20. But we also want to get him a bed for my office, and we also want to get him a harness to take him out on the grass because he's an indoor cat, but we want him to like go outdoors sometimes. So we've got about £60 worth of things we want to buy him and £20 saved. So I don't know what's going to come first. Probably the harness. So yeah. Vets is getting 10. We have had to take him to the vets quite a lot since we've had him. He's a pure breed ragdoll, so we knew he was going to have some problems. Like, they are just more sensitive as a breed. It's like he's got a very sensitive tummy. We tried him with cat milk yesterday as like a treat, and it just didn't end well. So no more cat milk for him, but hopefully now we're done with the vets. Fingers crossed, touch wood, we're done. And then cattery. So as I said, we booked a holiday for the week for him to go away. It's going to cost us £100 for the cattery. So we've got to save up for that by June. So March, April, May. Ooh. Okay, we've got 2 months. So we've got £20 in there. So that one's going to have to, we're going to have to start getting busy on that one. I didn't realise how like soon May is. Okay. So next is, what have we got next? Car stuff. So I do have a car. I bought a car a few months ago. And I do run around in it. Like if I've got somewhere I need to go, or like, so we've got to do food shop, or we're just going to dot around Bury where we live. My mum will come over, park at mine, and then I'll just do all the driving for the day just to get some more practice in. So I insure my car like month by month, because I used to do it for longer, but now obviously I don't know when my test is going to be. Like, it should be soon. So I'm just doing it month to month, my insurance at the minute, because it's like learner provisional insurance. So that is up on the 10th of March. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's £40 for my insurance for the month. So that is that, ready to go. Sorry. Is anything else getting any money for my car? I don't think so. What have I missed? I've got a £5 note left. I've also, this is one thing I've done new. This is for the dentist, I've just remembered. But so one thing I've done new, I was doing car service as like car service and maintenance, but what I'm going to do, so I've made this new envelope for maintenance. So I did have service and maintenance as one, and thought like, oh, if anything needs doing, I'll just take it out the service, because that's probably what I'll end up paying for it from anyway, like when I have a service, if that makes sense. But a service is like £150, I think, and then obviously whatever work you need doing. So I'm going to save them separately. So I'm going to put 10 in there dedicated to service, and then I'm going to put 10 in here dedicated to maintenance, because I do want to get my car washed. And then I'm going to start building this up, although it did pass its MOT with flying colours, no advisories, so buzzing. The one that I missed was dentist. I've got my dentist appointment in May. I think it's the last one's about £48. So like just for the appointment, and then I know I've got work that needs to be done, because I had a really crap dentist before and he like ruined my teeth, so I've got to get work fixed that he did. So in dentist we've currently got £35, adding another 5, so now we've got 40. So I've nearly got my appointment. So I've got March's pay, April's pay. Ooh, to do that I might go on to like a den plan thing. So what my dad suggested was maybe going on to a den plan, depending on how much work I have that needs doing. £10 just might be more sensible. So that is all of my money currently stuffed for the month. I do think I'm gonna have like little bits and bobs of money coming in, so there will be more cash to stuff, just not as much as that. It will just be like little amounts. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So bye.